There it is. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Hot Seat, your Thursday night addiction. I'm excited to be here. We got some great guests with us tonight. We have Whiskey and BBQ. We got Ryan and Chaos from Whiskey and BBQ. Evan couldn't be with us tonight, but Evan, if you're watching, shout you out, homie. Jump in the chat, say hi. Before we get started answering or asking them questions and talking to Ryan and Chaos, let's acknowledge our elephant not in the room. Kent is not here right now. His son is in a baseball game right now, and it's gone to extra innings. So he just called me a couple minutes before we got started, and Kent will jump in when we can. If you could, hold your questions that we usually put in the chat until Kent jumps on, because it's kind of hard for me to go back and forth and look at the chat and ask questions and all that. All right. So our moderators in the chat, let's say hi to them. We got Keith Bettag, as always, keep his score. Jeanette Cleveland. Hey, how you doing? You're not a moderator, but I just saw you pop up. So hi. Easy Bake Barbecue Jason's going to be putting all our links in there as we need them. I saw Josh from Josh and Babe. He is driving and listening, so he won't be doing much moderating. And I saw Dan from SmokeyGoodness. I don't think I saw anybody else, our moderators in there, but we'll get to you if you're in there. All right. So my wife is calling right now. Good timing. I want to take it so bad and put her online, but I'm not going to. Guys, Hobo Nichol BBQ, other moderators in the house. He's just here to drink and make funny comments. That's how he rolls. So cheers, Hobo. Welcome. Speaking of drinking, I'll set the super shot price tonight. Let's go $15.99. If it becomes more of a problem, that's more than $15.99, and we just get two fish nookin, we'll double the price later. But again, all the super shots go to the channel. Keep making it better. Do good things. That's it. All right. So our people in the chat that I see, Lockett's Kitchen and Grill is in there. Tom's Food Factory, View to a Grill, the Dogfather Barbecue, Pickles Barbecue, Jim EQ, Mikey Dahl, Little Joe from Joe's Smokehouse and Barbecue, Chicken Fried Barbecue, Jacqueline and Dad, Pit Life, Pit Life Barbecue needs a drink. See here, Cooking with Big Cat 305. What's up, man? Bottle Cat Barbecue, Louis Calamitas. I probably butchered that again. Sorry. Oso Barbecue's in there. Dash is in there. T-Roy's in there. Dave Smith's in the house. Jim from Smurfit Barbecue. Think I got everybody. Eminem Smokers, what up? Son of a Pizza Man, there's Enzo. I get there to miss everybody. I think we're good right now. I'll catch you on the next one. All right, guys. Let's welcome our esteemed guests of the day, whiskey connoisseurs.
I don't know if esteemed is good, but
yeah. We got Ryan and Chaos from Whiskey and BBQ. So y'all say hi, let you know who's who, and let's get it going.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ryan. I'm the cook, and that's Chaos. And he's
drinking some Kikori. Bonsai, bitches.
Bonsai, bitches. And that's how it's going to go. Let's see here. Bonsai. Perfect. All right. So what do you guys got in front of you over there?
So I just finished my second Yingling of the evening. I'm drinking Jameson Black Barrel. And you were drinking?
I'm drinking Kikori, a whiskey made entirely from rice and pure mountain water in Kumamoto, Japan. Boom.
Wow. All right. Smokey Goodness Pit BBQ says, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hot seat. Let's welcome our host, a man that keeps his secret recipes in a mayonnaise jar and places them between his mattress. All right. That's a new one. I'll take it. Culinary Cookhouse, Mike, what's up, brother? How you doing? Jason, I just saw your message pop across. Go ahead, and if you want to fill the questions, I'll keep an eye out for it. But, we got plenty to work on while we're waiting on Kent. As always, I'll put the Hangout link in the chat as we end the night. Hope you guys can join in and hang out. I think we'll I just a guess, but I'm thinking that the whiskey will be flowing tonight, seeing as we're dealing with whiskey and barbecue tonight. And I could see the hangouts afterwards being a good time. So you might want to jump in on that if you're around. Off the Walls Barbecue, what's up? How you doing, brother? Chilling and grilling, Rob D. Big Rob's in the house. My brother, how you doing? I think I caught everybody. If I didn't, throw a hands up in the air and wave them like you just don't care. All right, guys, you ready to get going on these hard-hitting questions?
Woo.
All right, well, before we get started, Tom's Food Factory dropped $15.99 in there. Let's get them shots flowing. Let's get this party started quickly. I don't know why I wanted to play that beat. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
I don't think you guys could have got that cheers better. That was very in stereo and good to go. I love it. All right, LT's in the house. The Gallery Backyard Barbecue. Tommy, how you doing? All right, guys. Barbecue Grill Masters Empire. All right, dig it. Tom's Food Factory, thank you for the super shots. Shout out to Tom. You guys, make sure you guys are subscribed to him. Everybody subscribe to everybody. Hit the link below. You'll get Whiskey and Barbecue. You'll get mine, Kent's, all the moderators. If you see somebody interesting in the chat you'd like to reach out to and touch personally, click the 3 little dots next to their name and get to know each other. We're a nice community here. A little incestuous, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, Ryan, Chaos. Where are you guys from, brother?
All right, so
Brothers.
I was born in East Texas, and I've lived in Austin since 2006.
I was born in Hillsboro, outside of Waco, and it's kind of fitting. And yeah, I grew up all over, man. New Jersey, Florida, Vegas. But I just tell people I'm from Wimberley.
Nice. Where now? What'd you do? What were you doing in Vegas? You said Vegas. Vegas is my Disneyland.
I was a flight attendant.
You were a flight attendant?
No, my mom was.
Oh,
I was
okay.
I was a wee little kid.
a wee young lad, as I am today.
Right on, right on. All right.
25?
I'm 26. You've known me 13 years. God, this guy.
All right, guys. If you can't speak up a little bit, it is pretty light.
Yeah.
Maybe get a little closer to that speaker. I see Leprechaun's in the house. One of our other moderators. What's up, Leprechaun? Chad Wallace, welcome. Yeah, they are distant and low. Oso's Barbecue. That's I just asked them to move up. So, all right, let's talk about family life, wife, kids, dog, cat, ferret, any of that stuff.
All right, so I am married. I have 2 kids. My son is 3. My daughter is 7. My son's a little blonde head you see roaming around in the videos, moving furniture around. We have 2 dogs that are both stupid, and that's kind of life.
That's pretty true.
Very true.
Yeah, I got a dog, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, wait to keep that conversation rolling.
I know, right?
Got a
I
dog.
got a strong Tinder game. Tinder game is strong. Swipe right on everything.
Yeah, I'm just telling him, I'm on YouTube.
I love it. All right, I got a couple comments in the chat here. Smokey Joe's Pit BBQ says he's not a moderator. Hobo said somehow he's a moderator. Hobo, you're grandfathered in because I took the show from you. Chicken Fried Barbecue, maybe one time. Suburban Barbecue is the only one with 150 subscribers that has not put out one freaking video. Hobo, pictures or don't count. Blaze Ball, Ryan is his neighbor. Welcome, appreciate you here. Melise Volkman is my wife. Hi, honey. Hope you're enjoying Vegas without me. It's good times. I'm a little sad. I got a little FOMO going on there. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Let's ask the next question here. Usually I thank you guys before we get started, but I'm gonna let you answer the question, and then we'll say our thanks. So, what is your real job besides YouTube?
So my real job besides doing YouTube is I'm a medic in the Army.
Oh, my turn. Cool. So I just go to school off the GI Bill, and whenever I'm not doing that, I do like photography for people.
Right on. So you do the filming for the channel?
I help with the setup. The filming's pretty autonomous, but Evan does the editing. So yeah, I guess I do kind of the filming.
Right on. Right on. All right. Well, that being said, we all like to recognize our veterans on my channel here. So we appreciate your guys' service. And I know we talked before, Evan was also in the Marines or is in the Marines.
He's a Marine.
So thank you guys for your service. I appreciate it. See here.
Appreciate it.
Holy shit. Kris, Hobo Nichol BBQ, thank you for that picture. I'm now about to vomit. So if that is you, nice six-pack. Let's see here. The Magnificent Bastard is in the house. That's a hell of a name right there. I dig it. Let's see here. Vets rock. Yes, they do. Barbecue Grill Masters dropped the $5 super chat. Big Rome out. So thanks a lot, Big Rome. Appreciate it, guys. Joey B's in the house. Let's see here. To show support for our veteran guests, I think the super shot price should be reduced. Tom, I think you're high. I think we got too much booze going on, and we want to make it through at least an hour. Okay, Tom? Appreciate it. I almost did say super shot.
Drink with a channel that rotates around whiskey. You have it for a long time.
Let's hear Kim McGinnis. How you doing? Good to see you. Eastwood Farms. Kris is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Blaze Ball says, "I'm watching you, Ryan, from his window. It's not creepy at all." Bruce from Food for Men. Welcome, welcome. Eastwood Farms put a bunch of butterflies and tacos. Shane, I missed you. I'm sorry. Welcome. Let's see here. Chef Johnny is in the house. Texas style barbecue and cuisine. Loretta Keaton, how you doing? Chef Johnny, welcome, welcome. You know the knotheads in there too. Let's see here. I think that's it. I think that's all I'm missing. All right. So all that good crap's out of the way. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys, blowing up shit for us and taking care of those who got blowed up. So appreciate it. So here's the question that we ask every week. It's a Mega Fred Zeppelin's lifetime question. He did comment on the chat right at the beginning. I think even before we got started. His wife's birthday. So happy birthday, Mrs. Mega Fred Zeppelin. He asked that we still ask his question, which we always do. So here, what is your favorite music? And do you play any instruments or any of that shit?
Well, this is gonna take a while. All right, so favorite music. People make fun of me all the time for my country music that I listen to, but I also listen to Five Finger Death Punch. I listen to Eminem. I listen to Stained and old grunge rock like Offspring, all of that kind of stuff too. As far as music instruments, I played a lot of brass instruments growing up. No CJ. I don't like Justin Timberlake. It ain't gonna happen. Don't even.
That's it. The interview's over. Get the hell out of here.
All right. So now you.
I'm kind of all over the place with music. Like I love Tool. That's probably my big staple. Lately it's Jack White, stuff like that, like kind of bluesy, rock, country type stuff. And I play guitar and drums.
Wow. Well, looks like Mega Fred missed a bad one, or picked a bad one to miss since you guys got a lot in common there, I'm sure. Dead Broke Barbecue, what's up? How you doing? He said, Barbecue Grill Masters Big Rome said, what is your favorite whiskey song?
My favorite whiskey song?
Song, yeah.
I am actually a huge fan of the Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton, just because of the chords and the ballads and everything that are in it. It's just nice and smooth. Didn't try too hard. Didn't overcompensate. It's just a really nice song to listen to.
Yeah, I'm with you. I love that song for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I got two. If it's just a drinking song, not a whiskey song, it'd be Barroom Hero by Dropkick Murphys. If it's a whiskey song, then Old Number 7. I forget who does it, but yeah.
All right, that's cool. See here. T-Roy said, since you guys are drinking whiskey the whole time, do you drink water with the super shots? I think he was trying to be fun.
Actually, so with the super shots, we're not going to take like full shots, but what we've decided is we normally just kind of sip our whiskey. So we're just going to take larger drinks, but it's like for this, this is not impossible for me to put away and still function like myself.
That's so uncomfortably true.
I don't know whether to be mad or impressed. I feel bad about myself at the moment. I don't know why.
Depends on if you're drinking with them.
Is it okay that I'm drinking Crown Royal? Is that okay?
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah,
Crown Royal is a good Canadian whiskey. You know what you're gonna get, and it's the same thing every time.
Exactly.
Crown made that shit's just weird.
No, I will not. I will not do it.
Yeah.
Saint 1000. What's up, man? Appreciate the super chat for $5. Lewis, yeah, they are a little bit quiet. Guys, a couple people are having a little trouble hearing you guys. Can you get closer or anything like that? Or is there anything we can do or just talk louder?
What we'll do is we'll just pass it back and forth. Because how we get both of us in there, it's kind of a challenge. But yeah, we can do that.
All right, that's cool. LeprakonTV said, are you guys hip to country rap?
Country rap or like bro country or what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Hick hop.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Hick hop.
Hick hop.
Hey, Miss Booger's in the house. How you doing, Miss Booger?
Not really. It's not something I listen to on the regular. What about you?
I'll do like Dirt Road Anthem, but that's about it.
Okay.
And even that, I'm not always proud to admit, depending on the company.
Okay, Hobo is dropped a $5.99 in the chat to combo with the other previous two $5 chats. So we have a $15.99 super shot. So cheers, Hobo. As always, we can count on you. We appreciate you.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, cheers. It's going to be a good one, guys. It's going to be a good one.
Hell yeah.
I think CJ's scared now.
Yeah.
Well, when you said you drink the whole bottle and don't think twice about it, that might be a little tough.
I don't
Spy Tube, what up, yo? How you doing? King Kielbasa, what's up, brother? Speaking of King Kielbasa, Hobo has a picture for you if you want to check it out. Let's see here. All right. Usually this is when I turn it over to Kent. Hi, Kent. We miss you. Where you at?
Big hearts, buddy.
Let's see here. Bushy Beto's in the house. What up? What's $100 for $15.99? I think it's 9 shots. I think, give or take. Let's see here. Dead Barbecue. Got it. Yep. All right. Well, let's go with the channel questions right now. What made you guys get started with YouTube?
Ooh, okay.
I got it.
Oh, shit.
You guys are fighting over that shit.
All right, so before we go there, Troy, I just saw scrolling say, drink up, guys. I don't have to work tomorrow. You're right. You're retired. But last time I was drinking with Troy, I don't think he remembers the rest of the evening. So let him get away with that.
Hey, listen, when we had Troy on with Justin, we did a 4-hour power session, a 4-hour hot seat, and you could tell Troy was a stand-up man, but he was feeling no pain towards the end because you saw them brewskis turning the waters towards the end for sure.
Yeah.
Tom Horsman, how you doing, sir? Welcome, brother.
Yeah,
All
so we got started kind of the same way that the Whiskey Wednesdays are, like literally getting drunk in this garage on like a random day pretty much. And then we'd play poker. Then that kind of fell out because we just like drinking so much, which sounds bad when you say it out loud. Uh, and then yeah, somebody got the bright idea. Hey, let's film this, and it's the rest is history. Yeah.
Evan, yeah. How it also started is I was looking for a hobby, which sounds even worse. I was looking at doing live events. Evan does a lot of radio stuff, and we were talking about maybe doing catering with like backyard setups for parties and things like that. And Evan basically said, fuck no, we're gonna start a YouTube channel. And we were literally sitting out here drinking one day, talked about whiskey and barbecue, found out that the whiskey and barbecue with an E in whiskey was like $10,000 to get that domain, but whiskey without an E, which is also acceptable, was free. So we started locking everything down and went from there.
All right, cool. See here, Smokehouse Barbecue, welcome. I see you in there. T-Roy just put a comment about you guys cleaning up. I didn't catch the whole thing, but I'm sure it was a good time. You guys have seen some pretty impressive growth. How long have you had the channel running?
Our first video dropped on August 1st of last year, so we're about 10 months old.
All right, cool. Let's talk about the one that kind of made you blow up. Let's talk about that one video that you did. It was relatively simplistic video, but it really latched on, didn't it?
So yeah, so it was a charcoal snake video, and it was one of those things that whenever I was learning how to do it a couple years ago, I'd watched so many videos on it, and all of them were just painful. So I would mute the sound. I didn't want to listen to them. I didn't want to hear them talk. I just kind of wanted to see how their setup was. And probably June or July last year, I was involved in a lot of Weber kettle groups, and a lot of people were asking about the charcoal snake and things like that. So I just decided to do a video on it. And I wanted to do everything in that video that I wished had been in the other ones. And it's a simple video. It's a little bit of trash talking from me about people saying how long and how difficult it is. And that video crossed 200,000 views a couple days ago. So apparently something went well with it.
That's insane, man. Congratulations. That is wow. 200,000 views. You got nothing to say to that, man. You just
that's our little workhorse. It just keeps going. Although unfortunately, I guess about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we got one of the thumbs down mobs hit it, and it got 200 thumbs downs in one day. So it kicked it out of the algorithm. I'm serious. It got 200 thumbs down in one day. It kind of kicked it out of the algorithm. So our channel, we dropped 75% of our daily views in a week. And
that is crap, dude.
Yeah, but that's how YouTube works.
Yeah, nah. It's pretty damn annoying. You know, you put in the effort, you put in the hard work, and then just something silly like that, just, you know, assholes out there, whatever. All right. Would you say your chat? Go ahead.
It's the dice we roll whenever we put a video out. I mean, it could happen to anybody.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So is your channel more whiskey or is it more barbecue?
It's right down the middle.
No, I mean, we average 3 videos a week. 2 of them are cooking related. One of them's whiskey related. So we do the whiskeys because we enjoy it, and that's where you'll see most of us hanging out. That's really where a lot of the people come together. Unfortunately, and I wish it wasn't like this, but a lot of the cooking videos are just me, or it's me and Evan, and it's not a lot of other people in there. So I just like cooking and hanging out with people. That's what I enjoy about it. It's having a bunch of people around the grill and just relaxing.
Right. Do you ever think about doing the Whiskey Wednesday thing live?
You want this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've brought it up, but I'm also the reason why we haven't. So.
All right, let's hear about that one.
Well, there have definitely been more than a few Whiskey Wednesdays that just barely came out because especially
after 3 takes.
Yeah, I'll end up like on a tirade of some kind, because that's my job. I'm the ADHD of the group, and yeah, so it's kind of hard to censor me. And our other partner, Legal, he's the adult with the final say when it comes to some of these things. Because we'll all three be on board, but we also realize like it's kind of a bad idea. So we consult the Oracle, you know?
No, who is the Oracle now?
That's Legal.
So yeah, there are actually 4 of us, and we've all done a partnership whenever we started this. There's me, Evan, and Aiden that everyone sees, and every once in a while, Legal. His name's John. He is quite actually a lawyer, and
Nice.
he looks at all of our stuff before we send it out. Whenever we have people wanting us to do stuff, reviews, things like that, he does all the paperwork and everything for it, so we don't get in trouble because we're idiots, and we need somebody like that in our life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, there. I mean, there it is. That's a fair explanation for sure. I'm with you.
Yes, we are planning on doing lives. It'll probably be after August 1st, but yeah, we're gonna start doing Whiskey Wednesday lives. We're gonna start doing other stuff like that.
Right on. I think you'd have a lot of great interaction with that for sure, and it's just something I've thought of just watching it. You know, especially as you guys get going, I think it'd be a pretty good one. All right, let me shout out a couple of new people in the chat. I see Russ from Smoky Ribs BBQ. See here, Mel's from Mel Simple Meals. Welcome, Rick Barbecue in Blackstone. Kenneth KC from What's New Barbecue. Carl's in the house. See here. Yeah, Smoky Ribs BBQ. Russ is in the house. I think I just said that, but I want to make sure. Welcome, Russ. Appreciate y'all being here. And let's talk about. Since you've been doing it almost a year now, I like to ask, what would be one piece of advice you would give a new YouTuber starting out?
I'll take this one. Yeah. All right. So if you're a new YouTuber starting out, do not hesitate for a second to email the person that you watch on YouTube all the time that made you decide to do it. And for me, it was Troy, and I'll freely admit, we've been doing it for about a year, or not even a year. We were doing it about 2 months, and I emailed Troy just on a whim and said, "Hey, been watching your channel, really like what you do. I'd like to sit down and talk to you." And we met for lunch, and we probably sat for 2 or 3 hours, just about 2 hours, just sitting and talking about what YouTube was, what it was like, some of the things that he did, some of the things he wish he would have done differently early on. And it was a really great conversation. And luckily, he's kind of taken me under his wing. I've gone over to his house a couple times. I'm actually going to see him on Friday. Yes, Troy, I know I need to text Josh, make sure we're still on for Friday. We're still doing the brisket on Friday, but I need to make sure everything's still otherwise as it go. But yeah, just reach out. Kent's here.
He just pops in when you're least expecting it.
But yeah, just reach out and don't ever think that don't ever try to do it on your own. This is a great thing. The community's amazing once you get tied into it, and just really have fun. As far as like tips and tricks, as far as your channel personally, dude, just be you. Don't try to be anybody else. Don't try to do anything crazy. Just be you, because if you try to be somebody else, people are going to realize and they're not going to want to watch you.
Well, I want to be T-Roy, but unfortunately he's too good looking for me, so I can't fit up with that. But you're right. T-Roy is definitely the godfather, one of the most approachable people out there. So that's awesome. Kent, I muted you because all I can hear is you crushing ice back there. So unmute yourself when you're ready to jump on. Let's see here.
Hey, CJ.
Yeah, babe.
So, since I don't have a shot glass, I was thinking like, if we're doing super shots, I've got Dave's Ghost Pepper Gourmet.
Do I need to get you a spoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, I got the pizza here.
Fair
So
enough.
is it cool if I just do that instead? It's ghost pepper.
Yeah, man. Hey, knock yourself out. Kent likes to take shots of hot sauce all the time.
Also,
Good God.
Kent is 2 shots behind, so he has to catch up immediately. Yes, hi Kent, we see you. You're number 1 in our book too, Kent.
What's going on, guys?
Not much. How are you, buddy?
What's up, man?
Woo, what a night.
You guys win?
9-8. Walk off in the bottom of the 8th.
Cheers. Love it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Bring the thunder. Dig it. All right. Why is there a kettle upside down behind you? That was a question from Bottle Cap Barbecue.
Because he has
I'm
an
right here.
addiction.
Kent, you weren't ready yet.
That particular one was taken apart for measurements for a table that I built for somebody, and I just haven't gotten around to putting it back together yet.
Common theme.
It's not a common theme. That's the one I use for measurements.
All right. Sorry, Kent. I did step over my bounds with your question from the chat.
Although
My bad. And we got a pin flip already. He barely just got into the room and he's already pin flipping.
this is one of my favorite kettles because this is actually one of the Jameson Weber kettles.
Oh, right on.
This is
Very
what I work with.
All right, cool. Kent, let me know, guys, you're free to put questions in the chat now. I did accidentally take that one. But Joe has his lifetime question if you want to ask it. Do you want to take over right now, Kent, or do you need a minute to stretch and move a little bit?
I need to hydrate.
You hydrate. You're down 2 shots right now, too, by the way.
I'm making up for it.
All right. The shot price today is $15.99 in Whiskey and BBQ's honor. Eric, Smoking Barbecues and Tips is in the house. Welcome, brother. All right, guys, if you guys got questions, make sure it's at Daddy Dutch Barbecue. Let's see here. You see Hobo's question. You can answer it. All right, what do you guys film with?
Say again?
I said, what do you guys film with?
GoPro Hero 5s.
Like the whole setup is just GoPros?
Yeah, we have 4 GoPros that we set up. And what's absolutely glorious about it is, so we use GoPro 5s, Hero 5s, and we use, and I'll answer the next question too to steal that from you. We use DaVinci Resolve for our editing software. So the GoPros are voice activated. So it's amazing. I can set all of them up, say GoPro start recording, and they all start recording. I clap, and whenever we go into editing, it hears the really loud clap and it syncs up all of our audio and video based off of that sound, and then it just goes, and it makes editing very easy for Evan.
Hey, we just got 2 $20 super shots.
Oh,
T-Roy and Russ.
Cheers, gents.
The 2 freaking godfathers of YouTube over here. I'm gonna take one right now. Cheers. That is the first right there.
All right. Surf's up, bitches.
Good stuff. I'm gonna pour another one. I'll go back to back from T-Roy and Russ. Cheers, fellas. Oh, I love it. Go team! I love it. That's awesome.
Please? I think Kent's scared.
I think we lost Kent already. He's just dying laughing.
So last time I talked to Kent about this, he was really, really nervous about like doing this with us because, you know, whiskey and us. Yes, you. Oh, you.
No, sir.
Wait. Hold on. Being that Hobo is Hobo, since they gave 2 $20 shots, that would mean there's a $10 free shot out there. So he put $5.99 in there for the 3rd super shot. Thank God for Hobo.
This is for you, bro.
Hobo's your kind of guy too.
Yeah.
He lacks tact and good sense.
Hobo is just Hobo, you know? We had a thing we used to say, Hobo being Hobo. Fucking A.
Thanks, all.
Hey, you know what, CJ?
What up, babe?
I don't have to work tomorrow.
I have to work tomorrow, but I'm working from home, so there's a good start.
Work.
Working. All right, Alton, the Dogfather's Barbecue.
Don't worry,
Cheers.
already got the hot sauce poured.
Cheers, everyone.
All right. We appreciate the super shots. Thank you.
Let's just space them out a little.
Woo.
They're all
Did you get
free.
warm here?
They'll be texting each other to do it all at the same time. Don't.
Probably. Oh, that was awesome. Thanks, Russ, Alton, Hobo, T-Roy. You guys are insane, man. This is going to be fun. Yes, we are only 35 minutes in and 7 shots in, something like that. Go team. Woo.
Woo!
Please ask questions of Kent because I don't think I'm going to be able to speak clearly by the time we get done with this. All right. Besides the kettle behind you, what cookers do you guys use?
What cookers do we use?
Yeah, cookers.
All of them.
All of them.
All right. So somebody asked a question earlier of how many kettles I have. So here we go. I have a 250-gallon trailered reverse flow smoker. I have 2 26-inch Weber kettles. I have eight 22-inch Weber kettles. I have my ugly drum smoker. I have a Weber 670 gas smoker or gas grill, and Evan has a 26-inch that was a side of the road trash find. He has his 22-inch and another Summit 670 gas grill.
I think Chaos has some tears running. Fucking A, Hobo.
Hot sauce all at once.
Oh, look, another one from Hobo.
Mike Montoya, how you doing, brother? All right, Hobo.
I'm about ready to break out the damn hot sauce.
Do it. Join me.
I dare you.
Hey, Kent puts together this sweet heat rub from he gets all these dried chili peppers from his garden. It's the shit right there, man. I can't wait till the next batch comes in.
What kind of
Shit,
peppers?
my eyes are watering. I'm not even doing hot shots. Man. I think I saw someone else jump in the chat. Judy Ann, Just 8, how you doing? Good to see you in there. Appreciate y'all being here. All right, so you guys have a shitload of cookers. Got it. Okay, Ryan, you're married. Does your wife dig the smell of barbecue when you come in?
I want to know this.
I've been cooking around her long enough that if I'm just cooking on a charcoal grill or something like that, no. But if I'm running the big pit, the reverse flow trailered smoker, and I've got like actual wood smoke on me, things like that,
Right.
yes, if I sit on a couch, she's snuggled up right next to me. She loves that smell, but the charcoal and everything else, not so much.
Right on. I've always wondered that too because I know I smell like I'm out there smoking anything. I just smell. I get to the point where I'm like, well, I might as well have a cigar too if I'm gonna smell like a damn barbecue pit. So.
Oh no! If I smoke a cigar, then I'm sleeping on a couch.
Nice. All right, so we got 66 in the chat. We're doing pretty good, guys. We're going strong. Got plenty of super shots in us. Hit that little arrow below me talking right now. Share it on your social media. Let's get some more butts in the seats and watch us get stupid. So let's see here. Chef Johnny says he uses a dab of liquid smoke behind his ears to keep the wife happy. I love it, Chef. That's awesome. That's just some sage knowledge right there. That's years and years of marriage. He knows what's up. All right. Do you guys keep track of the blooper type things that happen while you're shooting? And is there any good stories of what happened that we did not see on your final edits?
That's all you. That's all you, dude.
Which one? That's a long list.
Nice.
I'll do the first one. Yes, we keep track of it. We're actually kind of stacking up for a B-reel,
Love
like
it.
a big one. We just haven't quite found the right time to drop it, you know?
Right.
Here you go, Ryan. Funny stories.
Oh, Jesus.
You want to start with the ostrich or end with it?
We're not going to start with the ostrich. We're not talking about the ostrich.
Oh, okay.
So there are a couple of our whiskey videos that if you look at them, the bottle is at significantly different heights as what's left in the bottle as we're drinking. The Centauri Toki comes to mind, where in the course of filming 5 takes, we killed an entire bottle of whiskey. Did that video actually ever get released? Yes, it did get released.
That's bad when you question if you released it or not.
When we started, we had like 5 videos that were unreleasable.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no, we've probably had 20 videos that were just so off the rails and off the wall that we couldn't release them. YouTube would get angry if we released them, because of somebody else.
It could be anyone.
It could be anyone, as he points right at you.
It's chaos for a reason. Yes, we do keep track of our blooper reels. We have lots of stuff that we have saved up. Evan is putting together something. We do have, I guess we talk about here. We do have a Patreon. So some of our whiskey videos kind of get pared down, but our Patreon gets the full unedited thing.
Mess.
Normally when somebody else happens, because
again, could be anyone.
You don't know chaos, you experience chaos.
Yeah, like herpes.
Yeah, that shit comes back with you, so be careful. I just set up my Patreon this week, actually yesterday. I'm almost to 5,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna do a huge giveaway and the whole bullshit that we do. And I'll give Kent something for sure, probably herpes, and then
well, that shit follows you everywhere.
That shit follows you everywhere. All right, so I wanted to set it up. I'll announce it when I do the giveaway and all that stuff. But I'm excited for it. My first Patreon was my son. I made him. I was like, just do the $1 one, and I'll give you the $12 at the end of the year. And then Mrs. CJ signed up. She did it for $1. I'm like, only a fucking $1. I mean, seriously, I know you got more money than that. Anyway, let's see here. Barbecue Grill Masters Empire Big Rome says, I'm only 24 away from 100. What other channels do you grow their YouTube channel? Just you're doing it, man. You're getting this, getting the chat. Keep doing them videos. Keep growing. They'll come for sure. Kitchen Queers, Mitch is in the house. How you doing, Mitch? I actually just signed them up for a hot seat, I think in August. So I'm excited to talk to those guys, and they're a good time. I love their videos for sure. All right. Shane said he's only 792 subs away from 1,000. Shane, you're fucked. I don't know what else to tell you. We got 70 in the house. I love it. Keep telling them. I love it. All right. This is my favorite question because it gets such good reaction from the chat. And it's like I'll play it all, I'll dance. All right. Working in Idaho but representing SoCal, $29 for the super shot. Mike Montoya. Cheers.
Hold on. Mike, you want hot sauce or booze? Tell me.
Hot sauce.
Sauce.
I didn't ask you. You're not Mike Montoya.
Anyway. So as I get started on that question, they put a super shot in there. I got to interrupt my question. All right.
Well, it beats the hell out of you being in my chat again.
I know. But it's just, you know what? Shut your mouth.
Hey.
So great to see Money or
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Here we go.
You don't look at me in that tone of voice.
I will do whatever I want because I'm in my man cave.
You're in your man cave. All right, guys. You ready? If Hollywood was going to make a movie about your channel, about your lives, whatever, who's playing Ryan, who's playing Chaos, who's playing Evan, and who's playing Legal?
I got it. That's me. Oh, my whole life. What's the guy? Oh, Bradley Cooper would probably play Ryan.
What?
Yeah, no, that'd be a given. Evan probably Chris Hemsworth, and I would be Danny DeVito. And legal would probably be Ed Helms.
I see Haley Joel Osment in you chaos.
Oh yeah.
I've
actually gotten that.
Yep. Let's see here. Michelle Chance said, sorry, Kent. Go ahead. Kent gets very possessive of the chat, and if I read it, he starts flipping pins everywhere.
I got one damn job, and you keep trying to do it.
Well, you're the eye candy of the group, too.
Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to sit here all show and not do a goddamn thing.
Well, ask the fucking question.
Okay, no. I'm going to ask this question. I'm taking it from both y'all. So Michelle Chance is Evan's wife?
I figured.
$1.
Fair enough.
If someone pays $1, Evan will have to come over here and run and take a shot in the garage with us. Because he's already run over here once. And he's texting me saying, hey, you're too quiet. Hey, move the camera. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. Somebody do something to get him over here.
I would say that's worth $25.
Yeah. Little dub 5 in the chat. I'm sure that'll get him over here.
I'll have to pay Michelle back.
Well, we'll take anything up to 100. That's fine.
And if it's more than 100, I'll take a shot together. I'm just saying.
Yeah. We're not greedy. I mean, come on.
If it's over, hey, listen. If it's over 100, I'll show you the picture that Hobo sent me of his man meat.
Seth Rogen for you.
Is that a microfilm?
Oh, yeah, dude.
it's on my small camera. All right. So not a lot of people jumped in on that one. I figured a lot of people would be in the chat.
Hey, it takes time. It takes time.
Do I need to take it too long? Letting it go too fast?
It takes time for them to, get in there.
Hobo said he might just have to drop our window.
You my chat again?
My bad. Oh, fuck. Hey, a personal note tonight. Earlier today, I took my son out to lunch, and we went to the grocery store, and he was jumping in the back of my truck, and I said, "When I was your age," and I instantly felt old. Like I felt like old man status. I said, "When I was your age, we used to be able to ride in the back of pickup trucks, even in California." And I'm like, "Yep." I felt so old.
That's common to play in Iowa.
Yeah. You guys can still do it in Iowa, right?
Yeah.
You
But
gotta
have your butt on the bed.
Right on. Pauly Q, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, Pauly's here.
Pauly Q's in the house.
CJ, the medic in me, whenever I heard about your son, I was kind of listening to all that and heard the fact that he's clear. The medic in me was like really happy to hear that. So tell him congratulations, and I'm glad that y'all's family's over that particular hump.
Definitely. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man.
I will say one thing on that. I cried watching that video.
Yeah.
I was so happy for Grady.
Yeah, that was a good one. And normally I wouldn't just put a video of all my kid on there, but y'all were such great support that it was so great to have them, share with the rest of people. So, all right, what are you laughing at there, Rye?
Evan showed up.
Evan,
get in the damn screen. Come on, yeah.
Goddamn diva, get on camera.
Evan, you're too damn good looking to stay in the background. Come on. No one puts baby in the corner.
So now we have Larry, Curly, and Mo.
God, look at that handsome devil.
I told you.
We had kids, and we had to put them to bed, and my wife brought this up in the house, and I apologize. I am late.
That's all right, Evan. We'll forgive you.
Oh,
Thanks
for having us.
Hey, Evan, not just anybody can be late for the show.
You got to be special to be late.
Just saying.
Where did the other two yokels go?
They're here.
Probably.
They're coming. They're pull them in here. There we go.
Okay, we good?
Yeah.
All right, remember to pass that microphone.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm mostly straight. They can get close.
Mostly. Listen, it's okay on days that end with Y. It's all right. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Did I miss anything? Kent, are you ready to? Well, you know what? Let me ask my last question, then we'll turn it over to you, Kent. Okay. Did we ever come up with a person that would play Evan in Hollywood?
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. All right, I can
Why
see
it
it.
gotta be Chris Hemsworth?
Thor. Look at
Really?
this guy.
Is it just because of his voice?
And this.
Bradley Cooper is nothing to sneeze at.
Pass the mic like a blunt. I love it. Puff, puff, give, man. Puff, puff, give.
6 shots to catch up with.
Yeah, get them going. Get them going, Evan.
Yeah.
All right. Not there's anything wrong with it, of course. All right, this kind of, hey guys, let's get back on track here.
Have you met us?
All right, you're at a stump. Let me go.
No, just let me ask the question. They're having fun. What's kept you going, keeping on the grind of doing this? You're, like you said, you're putting out 3 videos a week. And then what is your final goal? What are you hoping to accomplish with all this?
Okay, so I know the question was asked earlier, what got us started on all this, and
I answered on it.
you did. I'm not changing that. For me, I like what Ryan does. I like the way how he cooks. I like coming over here and drinking whiskey. So I am the beginner of the barbecue people. A year ago, you would have asked me how to start charcoal. I would have said half a gallon of lighter fluid.
Yep.
Pyramid of coals, and that was it. And today, I just released the snake video because I did my own brisket, and it wasn't horrible.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was actually
You do well.
it was decent. So for us, it's like Ryan knows how to do this stuff. I am learning, and I'm happy about that. If I can do this, anybody can do it, and that's
Right.
just the truth of it. And so for us to keep going, it's not very hard. Ryan just cooks, and then I learn, and I show people how to screw it up, and then we go on and do another one.
Nice. I was pretty much where you were at like a year ago. Most of my questions or my barbecuing had to do with using a gas grill. And we're talking about T-Roy. When I first got started into it, I asked him a question on his Thursday chat or whatever about how do I get smoke flavor in a gas grill, and he told me about the little smoker boxes and all that. And I thought that was the coolest thing. And actually, I thought a celebrity, talked to me. I was like, oh my God, the Godfather, whatever. So
He's not the coolest guy.
yeah, seriously. So that's
I'm sure he's
Yeah.
in here. I'm just CJ and I are seem fairly new to this whole game. I was at T Roy's 2 weeks ago.
No, we can.
Not 2 because my old man was in town.
That's true. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
didn't want to face it like that.
And I never even shook the hand of the guy. He hugged me. The
Right.
entire thing was like, hey man, I'm T-Roy or Troy, and we just hugged, and it was okay. We're brothers. Let's go.
Yep, exactly. So I'm with you about kind of learning this stuff, but it's an addiction, straight up an addiction. I love good barbecue. Speaking of the Godfather, double shot at your leisure, of course. Cheers, T-Roy. Tip of the cat to you.
Here's to you, babe.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There's your first one.
Oh my goodness, Troy. I love it.
I'm supposed to drive.
Here's the snit afterwards.
All right, I'll take my other one.
But we're going to Idaho tomorrow.
No, Kansas.
Kansas?
I have an Idaho sister in Kansas.
Oh,
We'll talk about that later.
that's good. That's good. Ken Rogers, how you doing, sir? Good to see you in there. Thanks again, T-Roy. I can't wait to give T-Roy a big old bear hug when I see him.
CJ, you got to back up. Evan, what do you do other than YouTube?
All right.
Thanks.
No problem.
I live the glamorous life of the trophy husband. As it turns out, I get dishes and diapers and Disney 24/7. And thanks for bringing that up.
Evan? Hold on. Evan,
Yeah, man.
you're my hero.
God bless you. God bless you, sir.
Evan is a stay-at-home
Good night,
dad,
Tom.
and-
Have a good one. Good night,
Yeah,
Mel.
Evan's a stay-at-home dad. And he's amazing at it. His kids are great. Everybody loves Evan whenever you meet him. It's kind of kind of hilarious, kind of creepy. I guess it's from his past of randomly knocking on doors. I don't know.
Thanks. Yeah. All right. So toddlers and teenagers, if they're not all happy, then everybody's crying. We've all been down that road. It is what it is. And Ryan's been gracious enough to agree to do this ride, and we offered Aiden to come along with us because you've experienced him.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of my release valve, if you will. We get to do this, and I get to do the editing, which is nice sometimes.
He gets a really good release from this.
I think we all feel that way, Chaos.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. On that note, let's send it on over to Kent. After they just had a nice release, Kent, take it over.
All righty. First question, Smoking Joe's Pit BBQ, lifetime question. Money were no object, gentlemen. What smoker, cooker would you buy?
I would get the Sidewinder from not Lone Star Grills. Not Lone Star Grills. It's the company out of Houston. But yeah, the Sidewinder, and I get the 48-inch trailer version of it.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm happy with my 22, and we haven't told anybody about this, but we are going to refurbish a 26 that I picked up off the side of the road when he texted me and told me about. Okay, so that one's coming. I like the charcoal grills, and I feel if we can cook on those, or if I can cook on those, then I can cook on anything. I can go to anybody's house and be like, what do you have? And there we go, and we cook on it. So I'm very happy with a charcoal grill right now. And I don't know anything about if money were no object, what grill would I get? The 48-inch Sidewinder.
I would buy the most expensive microwave money can buy.
Attaboy.
I
think that's the most honest answer we ever had.
Aiden, he drinks a lot of my booze and eats a lot of my food, but he doesn't provide a whole lot to the house.
I provide booze sometimes, on occasion, every
Maybe.
equinox.
All right. Smokehouse Barbecue wants to know, how old were you when you got your first kettle?
Oh, how was I when I got my first kettle?
39.
No, I was 13. Yeah, 12 or 13. I got it as a birthday present.
Did you?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're going places, kid.
Yeah, I know, right?
What a terrible childhood.
Well, I like to cook whenever I was growing up, so that's what my second stepfather got me. Long story.
You guys are nuts. All right. Louis Calamatas.
Kent, let me piggyback to that question for the Blackstoners in the group. Do you ever consider getting a Blackstone grill?
Oh.
So I have griddles on my Weber 670. Does that count?
No. Nope.
Nope.
I've never contemplated getting a Blackstone because I don't. I mean, I see how cool they are. I see how nice they are, but I've never seen a Blackstone come up on Craigslist, so I've never gotten one.
Give me a couple of weeks.
We got guys posting them all over up here. The only problem is they want new price for them.
Yeah,
6 months old, used 20 times. 250.
I like getting kettles that are really close to free, if not free. So I've got a 1978 red Weber kettle that I got for $20 because the lovely young lady that sold it to me didn't know what it was, and I don't feel bad about it.
Is that the one behind me?
Uh-huh.
King Kilbasa, good night. Have a good one.
All right. Louis Calamatas says, I love the pizza video you guys did with the gap in the lid of the kettle. Would you use the same method again? And any plans to make another pizza video?
That's you.
That is a great question. Absolutely. And we're going to actually put the recipe in there so you can make your own dough. That's kind of the key to the pizza. You make your own dough. So we'll show that. You get an extra grill that will fit your setup there. And then this is all it is.
It's kind of disturbing that you can randomly grab things in my garage. It's kind of disturbing. You randomly grab things in my garage that you can do that with.
Not supposed to talk quieter when the mic's close.
So we do Friday night pizza movie night at my house. It's a tradition. It's the whole family. On occasion, we'll invite Ryan over, or Ryan will invite Ryan over, and we do pizza movie night, and it's amazing. So that particular night, we fired up the grill. We put a stone on it, and next time around, you absolutely So I think, in my mind, we would go a little bit hotter on the next time around because we wanted the crust to be a little bit more crispy.
We have a plan. So that one was, okay, in our defense, that one was literally, Evan texted me on the way home, said, hey, come over, we're going to film us cooking a pizza. And I showed up and he already had everything set up. So we made some tweaks to it and we're going to adjust a couple things. We're going to make an actual video of how we should cook a pizza on a kettle. But yeah, we're gonna do that.
All right, there you go, Smokehouse. They're gonna do another one. Jim from Suburban Barbecue says, tell Ryan he is wearing the correct cap.
Yes. So I've been an Astros fan since I was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes old. And so I grew up north of Houston, and I've been Astros fan even through our really, really, really dark years. And
We became friends over the 2017 World Series.
yes, we did.
And that's really the genesis of all this. We started drinking whiskey then. It was Halloween.
It was
That's the best time to drink whiskey.
Game 5.
And after that, it was over here many nights a week. And then we started the channel and we don't drink as much.
We really don't.
Here's Thomas.
Here's us. Okay. What are you drinking out of?
You guys hang together and you don't drink as much? There's something wrong with that.
Sorry. Well, when we do the whiskeys, we film them, and trying to get everybody's schedule together can be hectic or challenging sometimes. So when we do get together, then we try to get a few into the can, and then we don't drink too much during the week because everybody's gone.
Well, the other side of it is like because of my commute and everything else, and whenever we want to drink regularly, but what ends up happening is Evan has to edit, or I've got kid things to do, or whatever. It ends up being 9 or 10 o'clock before we can actually get together. I'm like, it's time to go to sleep. So yeah, this is kind of how it shakes out.
Well, yeah, you got to take care of them little ones first, I guess. That's life, man. That's life. All right, Alton at Dogfather's Barbecue. What is the absolute worst thing you did for camera, and did it get scrapped or released?
We have yet to release it.
Which one?
So told.
Okay, so it's in limbo.
Oh,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Oh, fuck that.
I'm going to go ahead and say that the worst one that I did was the Ardbeg and hot sauce video, where actually I did do this ghost pepper sauce with a glass of Ardbeg and no water, and my body convulsed in ways I have never felt before.
My favorite was what's running through your head when you're getting the sweats and the ring of fires going on.
Yeah. My asshole was singing Johnny Cash.
His head saying,
See, that's funny.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's funny because you talking about singing Johnny Cash. I had to do that Fuego Box challenge because some idiot challenged me.
CJ, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. we weren't going to say any names, but his name is Host. And
No shame.
he,
Fine.
he about died, you know.
Yeah,
And
bring up bullshit. Right?
Daddy Cooks is on there, and he's like, "Can't pat," and I never had a problem. So
I didn't have a problem with that either. I didn't have the pat. I almost died while digesting, though. I mean, it was 4 days before I had my gallbladder removed, so I do get a little pass, but little pass,
very little.
Hardcore, man.
I didn't think it was that bad, and neither did Charlie Pickles.
Well,
He was an animal. I got to give him props on that. He ate that Fuego Box Challenge, never took a sip the whole time.
Apparently, it's movie time.
Well, we all know Pickles is a special kind of crazy, so it's all right.
What? Yeah.
Let's see here. Big Cat 305 says that Jameson bottle's getting low. Is there more? Are you gonna run out of whiskey, guys?
Well, there's several tens of thousands of different whiskeys, and no, we're not gonna run out of whiskeys anytime soon.
All right. I just didn't want our viewers are concerned that you're gonna run out of booze, so I just want to make sure you're okay. All right, Ken, go ahead, buddy.
All right. Just got a couple left here. Bottle Cap Barbecue wants to know if money is no object. What whiskey are you guys buying?
Oh Jesus.
That's a simple one for me. We recently in the past couple of months, we did Abuna, and that was so delightful to me. There were no sharp edges. It was nice and complex. I can't pick out flavors, but I can tell you when something's exciting, when something's boring, and that thing was all types of exciting.
If money is no option, I am a huge fan of Middleton. Middleton is an Irish whiskey. It is made at the Middleton Distillery in downtown Dublin. It's on Middleton Street. Yes, there's a box there empty of it. We haven't done a review of it yet. So I love Middleton. Middleton is the smoothest and the most perfect Irish whiskey I've ever had. Now, I'm going to hand this over to Chaos, and he's going to tell you a funny story about another bottle.
I would buy Johnny Walker Celebrity in a swing bottle. And so my grandparents are like an old doctor and an old nurse, and they were at a party in like the 80s or something, and they were just given this bottle as a gift. And my grandma's getting out of scotch and everything and back into red wine. And so she's like, "Here, go take this." And turns out it's $1,000 bottle of scotch. Yeah, I was drinking that and doing homework for college, man.
Well, I guess the question would be, did you pass?
You what?
Did you pass what you were studying for?
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was probably the most gangster moment of my life, and I didn't even know it.
Ryan sends me a text with a picture and says, "Use the Google," and it's like this $1,000 bottle. I'm like, there's no way that's actually over there. Show up, and sure enough,
The millennial brought it.
Your grandparents are kind of a different thing, so that's different.
Gentlemen, I would love to stay. I've got a 12-year-old sitting outside the door here summoning me because tomorrow we're on the road, so we're doing movie night tonight. Thank you so much for allowing me to be late and checking out early and having us. I really, really appreciate it.
No problem. It was a pleasure, Evan. Appreciate you coming on for at least a few minutes, man.
So, CJ, keep talking for a second. Let's get the chair out of the way and it's readjusted.
All right, that's what. Guys, if you have any more questions for the remaining members of Whiskey and Barbecue, make sure you put it in the chat at Daddy Dutch. Guys, we're over an hour now. Want to make sure we're still going strong. We got 54 in the chat. Hey, Ryan. You guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine. I knocked it over.
Are you guys still going strong, or you good to go? Want to keep answer questions?
Oh, sadly enough, we're still bright as rain, and I'm halfway through this bottle of Jameson. So yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. Kent, go ahead and ask your last couple questions for him.
All right. Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue wants to know, guys, what's your NFL team?
Oh fuck.
And here's Ryan with the first answer.
I don't watch NFL football.
Okay, good night, guys. Good show.
Yeah.
I was born and raised a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and I will die a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
All right, cool.
At least it's NFC. I'll give them that.
All right,
Yeah.
Dash. SDS Barbecue saying good night. SDS Barbecue, we booked in for July 11th, so welcome. So he'll be on the hot seat. Jay Leprechaun, my donation to the challenge, $20 super chat. So cheers, guys. Let's get one more in.
Oh, fuck.
Cheers. Where your hot dogs?
Yeah.
Simple Man's Barbecue, Cowboys for life. No one ever mentions the Rams. What the hell?
Okay, so for the Cowboys, why would you support a team that the owner goes out and buys a team every year and it doesn't end up working out for him?
Hey, why don't you ask the Steinbrenner family that and the Yankees fans? They do the same thing in baseball.
Oh, I consider the Cowboys and the Yankees in the exact same group of people that go out and try to buy sports teams and it never works out for them.
And let me throw one thing out there. About 3 years ago with Des Bryant, Joe, that was not a catch. Sorry, go Pack, go, baby.
That was a catch.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, that was a catch.
We got a couple Saints fans in the chat too. We got Russ from Smoky Ribs and T. Roy Cooks. They're both big Saints fans. We got Go Browns. We got Bengals. Green Bay Packer. Who else?
Attaboy, Ryan Walls. Get in there, buddy.
I think so. There's a Texans fan in there, I'm sure. Anybody like the Rams? SoCal Rams? Anybody? No? All right. There's the Texans.
I was an Oilers fan before they became a Tennessee Traders. I remember watching Warren Moon growing up, but Texans, yeah, sort of. I'm a Houston boy, so by default, yes, but no.
All right, no big deal. You got any more questions there, Kent?
Yeah, I got a couple more, but let's save them for a little later.
All right, guys. Again, if you have any questions for them, at Daddy Dutch Barbecue, and we'll get them in there. No Rams since Dickerson retired. That was a long time ago, T-Roy. Let's see here. All right, let's talk about home cooking, and or I guess as it were, barbecue. Let's see. You guys are awesome. Have another one. Go Fins. I know they suck, but he's born and raised in Miami. Thanks, Big Cat 305. Cheers to you, brother.
Oh, shit. Glad I don't have
I'm
to work.
going to die
Yeah.
for this chat.
Chaos, you're not going to be feeling good later, brother. Y'all make sure you get on Big Cat 305. He does a lot of Blackstone good stuff. So all you Blackstoners out there, make sure you're on. He has that 22-inch tabletop. Kitchen Queers, are you saying goodnight or are you just telling us that we're awesome? Let me know. All right. Well, since you're not much of the cook, Chaos, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of direct this to Ryan. Who taught you how to do the barbecuing, cooking, whatever you're into? Who taught you all that?
So that's a complicated question. My grandfather, he taught me a long time ago how to cook, but that was only until I was about 12 or 13. Then I stopped doing it for a while, and I'm kind of self-taught now. But so my grandfather, the first time he came into my house, and I was smoking a brisket, and I talked about how we did on open smoke and everything else. He's like, "Yeah, but you didn't dig a hole in your backyard." I'm like, "Really?" I'm not digging a hole in my backyard. Like, oh, he's supposed to have a cross draft pit. I'm like, no, Papa, I'm not doing that. So, yeah, my grandfather taught me a lot about seasonings and everything else, but as far as like on the fire, on the grill, on the doing all that stuff was a lot of self-taught, whole lot of failures before I got really good at it.
All right, cool. Is there anything that you would like to work on, get better at, study on, anything like that? Anything else that interests you besides barbecue?
Besides barbecue?
Yeah. Because you're labeled as a cook. It doesn't mean you're always,
Well, I don't. That's a hard question.
Well, so like an example, like people are getting into sous vide. Is that something you want to venture into and try to, combine with barbecue? Or are you just kind of content with what you have?
Yes, Josh Galladay came over here and did a sous vide, and we did a New York strip sous vide versus reverse sear. And he sous vide half the New York strips. I did reverse sear on half the New York strips. But the reverse sear was an amazing beef flavor, but it didn't have a lot of smoke to it. So what I want to try to figure out is how to do like Instapot or sous vide or things like that, but still figure out how to get smoke into it. So I don't know if I need to smoke the salt or smoke the seasonings that go into it to kind of bring out that smoky flavor from the sous vide and then do a hard sear on it to get the right, I guess is the right word, the right flavor for it.
Right. All right, cool. All right. Is there a signature thing you grill or barbecue that everybody requests of you? One of your favorites? Anything that just drives them wild?
So I will answer this thing. I gotta go help my kids good night before they go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, my proudest thing is my pork ribs. My wife, whenever she wants something smoked, she will always say, whenever she wants something, she always wants pork ribs. So that's what I cook for her. But I'll give it to Aiden so he can tell you what he likes the best that I cook.
This seems like a cheap answer, but literally everything.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a complimentary kind of answer.
Yeah, I mean, I've been eating at his place since I was like 13 years old, so pretty much everything's like fair game for me. Like it's all pretty good stuff. His chicken is to die for, and it's quick. So, yeah.
That's awesome. That's a great way of saying it. And then I'm seeing I may have said something a little signature, not signature. So, hey, man, after how many shots we have? 7, 8. If I'm standing upright, we're doing all right. So,
yeah, don't even worry about it, man.
Yep. I know half the people in the chat speak fluent drunkenese, so we're good.
Not me.
Not you.
No.
Did Ryan say he has to put his kids to bed? Is that I missed?
No, he's hugging them good night.
Hugging good night. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Again, guys, if you have questions for him, throw it in there. All right, you can answer this one. It's not really necessarily about cooking, but what is your go-to drink? Not if money is no object, just just when you're out and about, dude.
Yeah, if I'm doing mixed, then I'll do like an old fashioned with a maker's mark. Yeah, no, I'm pretty basic, weirdly enough. All the wackadoo shit that we've drank, and I'm like, I'll take a normal.
Yeah, it's true. You guys are trying all this goody stuff, all week, or sorry, all month, whatever, and just just have a normal cocktail. I'm with you on that.
But yeah.
All right, Ryan, what about you? What's your go-to drink, buddy?
So I'm huge. Yeah, Jameson Black.
Jameson, nice.
Yeah, Jameson Black is my go-to. I love it. If you like Irishes, Jameson Black is always in my cabinet. Is that
Yeah.
a pretty accurate statement?
Yeah.
Jameson Black or Singleton? Not Singleton. Yeah, Singleton.
Templeton?
No,
Singleton.
Singleton. No.
You know, hey, just the fact that you have something on your table there that I have, because I have Jameson Black in my cabinet, makes me feel good about myself that I know somewhat about something. But
So Jameson Black, what I love about it is whenever I want to take bourbon guys that like the charcoal kind of burnt barrel smoked kind of a little bit of oomph to it whiskeys, and I give them Jameson Black, they have a flavor they recognize, but then they go and they pick up Irishes. So yeah, it's a really good one. Jameson Black it's aged 9 months in a charcoal barrel, and it's just really good.
right on. What since you guys are pretty good connoisseurs, what is the difference between Irish and say Canadian whiskey? Because you know I like the Crown, I like Pendleton. You know those are pretty sweet type of whiskey. What would you say the difference is?
I've always so I'm not like the whiskey connoisseur. I'm just the guy that drinks a lot. But Irishes are a lot like they have a prettier flavor profile, like they're just really kind of easygoing. And Canadians, they're like Irishes, but like with a bit of a harder back end, it kind of stings a little bit. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
What you going with?
Yeah. Here.
All right, I want to hear Ryan's discerning palate.
All right. Seriously, this is what you're going with?
Yeah.
All right. So Irishes have a habit, in your Crown Royal's a prime example, where they age all of the grains differently. So the barley's in one, and the malt's in one, and the corn is in another, and they age them all separately, and they blend them on the end. So everything ages individually, then they blend them on the back end. Whereas like bourbons or Irishes or things like that, they distill all the grains together, and they cut everything, or they not cut because that's an advanced term. So they distill everything individually and they bottle, and the flavors are all blended on the front end. So with Canadians, I can pick out different flavors throughout it. So Canadian 40 Creek, so Crown Royal 40 Creek. I guess it's the only two Canadians that drink regularly. They have a kind of a different flavor, whereas Jameson is all blended throughout and cooked, and it tastes kind of different.
All right. So my next question is I watch you guys drink the whiskey every Wednesday and all that, and you have certain vocabulary that you use, kind of like if you're watching, wine sommelier or something like that. Have you had any, I don't say professional training, but have you done study besides just drinking it? Do you have an inclination on like how you describe something, the proper terms to use, all that stuff?
No, I've never gone through any formal trainings, but I've talked to guys that have gone through Somm Whiskey 1, Somm Whiskey 2 to try to teach me the different kind of flavors to pick out. I'm thinking about going through Somm 1 for whiskey in October to get more refined in my whiskey tasting capabilities.
All right, cool.
But it's just kind of picking all that out.
Yeah, right on. So what you're actually describing when you're drinking it is just what you're feeling or tasting at that moment, and you're not using big people language on it, or you're just describing what you're feeling, right? Or tasting. Sorry, tasting.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing about whiskeys is because the alcohol proof is so high that a lot of people can't get past the burn, or they can't get past the different, or they, for like Canadians, the sweetness is overpowering, or the high alcohol proof is so overpowering. So they can't get past that to be able to pick out different flavors through it. So, yes.
All right, cool. Suburban, just put a comment there. Okay. All right. That's all I got for now. I got another little group of questions, but Kent, go ahead and ask yours, and we'll go for it. You ready,
All right.
Kent?
Yeah, the first one I got is from Keith Bettag, just because it's up on the screen. When you guys do the whiskey vids, why the eyedropper with, I believe he means water? What does a drop of water do?
So I could answer this one while Ryan has a pizza. So basically it breaks up the alcohol and it kind of, it breaks up the oils in the alcohol and it opens up the flavor a lot and sometimes radically changes the whiskey. And so we'll try something, then we'll add water, and sometimes it'll be something completely different, like John Bar, which you got from like Costco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That, like, on its own, it's okay. And then you put some water in it and it tastes amazing.
Okay. So water's like kind of like your control that you use to taste the,
You what?
in a test. Water's your control agent. Okay.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Josh, put the keyboard down. I'm getting to you. Pushing pitch. All right. Easy Bake Barbecue wants to know who has more whiskey, Hobo or you guys? And I think it's kind of a trick question because Hobo has a ton of bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, if we're talking overall,
I have 80 bottles in the house right now.
apparently we have 80 bottles. Like bottles with things, not the stuff behind me.
not the empty bottles.
Yeah, no, not the Hall of Fame.
There you go.
Well, yeah, Hall of Shame.
Probably more better name there.
Yeah.
Ryan at Off the Walls Barbecue wants to know, have you guys ever tried Pappy Van Winkle?
Which one?
Well, that's
That's
it.
Here you go.
That's
Ryan.
all I got.
Fuck. Okay, so I've had. So I mean, pizza.
Finish your bite. Finish your bite. We got time.
I ate at noon yesterday. So I haven't had Pappy over 20. I've had Pappy 10, 8, and 16. And they're all okay. But don't confuse old Rip Van Winkle with Pappy's.
Okay. Hobo put a comment in here. It said at one time he had 84 gallons of bourbon on over 200 labels.
Wow.
That's
Now that is,
dedication there, boys.
That's dedication.
That's beyond a problem. That's full circle back to being a solution.
There you go. Okay, I got to get this out of the way, or Josh will put it in the chat again. Josh and Babe wants to know, what is your favorite bourbon and your favorite rye?
Well, I'll kick it off. Rye 1 is probably one of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah, I actually really enjoy Rye 1. As far as bourbons go, I'd say, weirdly enough, Lead Slingers.
Lead Slingers?
Yeah, Matt Best.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's Lead Slinger whiskey. Popular YouTuber makes it. And it's just an all-around good whiskey. I don't know if it counts as bourbon. I mean,
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
okay.
Bourbon.
Your turn.
Shit. So my favorite bourbon, and it will absolutely punch you in the mouth, is Garrison Brothers Cowboy.
Oof.
Right? As far as rye goes, I don't really like ryes, but one of the only ryes I've liked was the Metallica blend.
Really?
But yeah, Dickel blended that. I mean, he's dead now, but George Dickel was a great blender, and he made a great rye.
I gotta say, I love his name.
He does, yeah.
Well, according to Josh, Lead Slingers is gross and underaged. Set him right.
To each their own, I suppose, but you got to give them credit for the label, and the label's half the flavor.
There you go, Josh. You're wrong. So, all right, Ryan, this one is directed at you, and after you answer this, I'm going to tell you who said it. How long does it take to make a great roux?
Roux? Hi, Troy. So a roux takes normally 3 hours, but if you're at Troy's house cooking a roux, it takes 6.5 hours.
All right, Chef Johnny, is he right with that answer?
Yeah, Chef Johnny was there, and that roux was really annoying because we started out on the Lone Star Grill that Troy has in his backyard. Then we moved to the Then we moved to the Weber kettle with the Santa Maria grill. Then we moved to the gas. Yes, then the gas grill. And yeah, it took nearly 6.5 hours. So Chef Johnny should not bring up old shit.
There you go. Got your answer.
All right, Keith Bettag said a good roux should take 3 beers.
Keith would know.
Keith would know.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but 3 beers is very relative to what you're drinking.
Or how fast you're drinking it.
Yeah.
Well, you look at it this way. I asked my boss one time, I said, how long does it take you to mow your lawn? He said about a 6-pack.
True story.
Sorry about that. Had to get rid of Chico, the ankle biter. He's out here barking. All right. Barbecue Grill Masters Empire. Have you guys ever used whiskey on any of your meats?
Yes, we did a pork chop sear.
What was that, Canadian Hunter?
No, I did it with that shit pecan stuff you brought over.
Yeah.
So I did a pork chop flambe using some really, really weird pecan shit that Chaos brought over to sear. But yes, I've actually used whiskey in a lot of the cooks that I've done. Mainly drinking it, but sometimes I cook with it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Last question for you gentlemen. Simple Man's Barbecue wants to know, Ford or Chevy?
Chevy.
Chevy.
Good man. Good man.
Josh and Babe would say Prius.
Amen. Because Josh is a tight ass and likes nothing but fuel mileage. You ever seen a 6.5-foot tall guy get into a 5-foot car?
Yes.
I did. Make sure I get a film of it this weekend.
I did once, but that was at a circus. I'm pretty sure Josh was there too. All right. Sorry, Josh. Yes, Josh, close enough. You're 6.5 foot tall with your heels. So, Booger wants to know, and Josh asked this earlier, what is a hand, well, I'm putting it in Booger's terms. What is the handheld microphone thingy that they're using? People want to know.
So this is a Altec Lansing Bluetooth speaker, and it has a microphone in it, and we have a Samsung Tablet 6 that's sitting up, that's actually filming us, and we're handing this back and forth.
We're highly unprofessional, so this is just a speaker.
Have you watched our channel? That's got a microphone in it too.
Well, fair enough. You couldn't hook up the GoPros to the tablet?
We tried a whole bunch of different stuff, but
So yes, I ordered a adapter, but it didn't realize the adapter was HDMI-C, and then I don't have one of those on my laptop.
Oh. No, probably not.
yeah, cameras are hard.
Says the guy that keeps bringing over advanced cameras to my fucking house.
All right, boss man, I am done with questions.
Cool. All right, guys. I just got 2 more questions for you, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up. I'll put the link for the hangout afterwards, and we'll get to the after show hangout. Nathan Declan.
Oh! Nathan's in here?
Nathan Declan is in the house. Welcome.
Nathan DeKinga.
Dekinga. Man, I am bad at pronouncing stuff, so
My boy.
my bad. All right, guys. What would your last meal be? Not that we want to see you dead or you on death row or anything like that, but what would your last meal be?
Well, I'll go first.
Ask both of us.
I'm gonna say a key to my cell and a gun. And if I'm not allowed to use them, I'll still eat them.
Nice. All right. Ryan?
Okay, so
Salad.
it will be a salad. It really will be a salad with a grilled romaine salad with a good Caesar dressing with some grilled peaches or apricots with it. Cause I hate brisket.
Well, I think you just offended, 90% of the people in the chat.
Everybody, yeah, I got it. But I really hate brisket.
I will say that when we did our first barbecue competition, so far only, he told me like, you're gonna hate meat for like at least a week afterwards. I'm like, I love barbecue and stuff. You're like, come on. And then 24 hours of smelling it and working around it, and all I wanted to do was have a Caesar salad.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Before the last question, I want to shout out a couple people. Kelvin's Kitchen. Tonight we helped him get to 1,000 subscribers. So congrats. Guys, we're trying to get Kent to 1,000 subscribers. I've put it out there as much as I could. So if you're not subscribed to Daddy Does Barbecue, make sure you get there. Share with your friends. Let's get them there, okay? And then Kitchen Queers, Chef Philip, which is Mitch is the guy you see mostly doing the cooking. Chef Philip just had his birthday, so happy birthday. So I'd like to shout out all our friends. Appreciate that, guys. Okay, Pickles Barbecue. He gets a shout out tonight because Pickles is awesome and he doesn't make you want to drink it all. So that's cool.
Hold on. Kent's not at 1,000 subs yet?
No, man, we've tried. Hey, Soul Food Cooking. What's up, Robert and Barbara? We have tried to get him.
So here's my personal opinion. The guy that made me want to get a Blackstone, and I've watched all of y'all, Kent made me want to get a Blackstone. He's the only one that's cooked on one that made me want to get a Blackstone.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
And that's like no shit. You're the only one that's cooked on one that made me realize like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I want.
So my videos do nothing for you? I make good stuff on my Blackstone, whatever.
But
God, you're a dick. I don't know why I invited you on this.
Hey, I think he's awesome. Shut your whore mouth. We need less than 2 dozen to get there. We're at we just clicked somebody lesson. We just clicked 980.
980. We got 20 more in there. Come on.
Him to a
Hey, all in good time. I'm all right.
chat that hasn't subscribed to Kent, subscribe now.
Yes. And I think I saw the link for his channel go across a couple times too. So
Barbecue Grill Masters Empire. Thank you, sir.
right on, guys.
Whatever.
Hey, Kent, I had Mrs. CJ log on to like all the kids' freaking YouTube accounts and had to get like 4 more last weekend. Just get them all in there. Let's see here. Chef Johnny, I should finally.
I will say that.
Chef! Oh my God.
Kent
love it.
invest in a tripod.
Say that again, Ryan.
Can't invest in a tripod, please.
Yeah,
invest in a tripod.
Hey, I got one right here, but I do most of my outdoor stuff I do with my iPad.
I know.
So,
all right. Hey, Kent, next year's Christmas bonus is going to be a web camera.
oh shit. How about my 4th of July bonus?
All right, I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Guys,
Hey, I do have
super shots.
guys.
Hey, super shots for Kent's 4th of July bonus. America.
Right. God help me.
Oh fuck.
Kent needs a GoPro. Exactly. All right. Do you guys spend a lot of time watching YouTube?
There you go.
Shit. So that's a loaded question. Yes, I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch people that I've subscribed to. I've watched Kent. I've watched you. I've watched T-Roy. I've watched Amo Claimum. I've watched North Texas Barbecue. Chaos, on the other hand, watches a lot of like space philosophy.
I watch a lot of video essays on YouTube. Like a lot. And Wisecrack's probably my favorite channel thus far.
Nice. All right, T-Roy Cooks, $20 for a new cam for Kent. So cheers to you, T-Roy.
Oh God.
Thanks, T-Roy. You're the best, man.
Yes, thank you, T-Roy.
I'll have to get our CFO on that. She's a great shopper. All right.
Yeah.
So since you guys watch the YouTube, all right, here's the question. Name 3 channels you watch. 1 big, 1 small, and 1 you think should be bigger. And they don't have to be cooking ones if you don't want.
So big channel, I mean, T-Roy, Troy, he's a great guy. One that's growing fast as hell, but I love watching is not another cooking show.
Yep, Steve, he's awesome.
Yeah, Steve's a good guy.
He was actually my first guest when I took over the hot seat.
What's great is like watching his videos, the first 60 seconds of the absolute food porn that's with it is amazing. And I think Kent, if he had a better camera and invested in a tripod with what he does in the Blackstone, I mean, it's great watching him on the griddle, but I'm like, yeah, it's great videos, it's great instructionals, but yeah. You?
For me, that would be the big one being Wisecrack, the small one, or small one being Pay Money Wubby, and the one I think, compared to the ones I watch, yeah. And the one that I think should be bigger is called Overly Sarcastic Productions. They do a lot of like, basically literature interpretation, stuff like that. I'm a huge nerd.
All right. Well, that kind of takes us to the end of the questions.
CJ, I got one more for the boys.
Go for it, bud.
All right. Smoky Ribs. Russ Jones wants to know, do you guys ever drink big label brands like Jack or Jim Beam? And if not, why? Doesn't matter to him either way. He won't be offended because he's a beer drinker.
Yes, I drink Jack Black Label regularly. That is my favorite whiskey in the entire world. I drink Jameson regularly because, you know, alcohol.
There you go. Keep going. All right. For me, I drink a metric ass load of Maker's Mark. Like, I love, out of everything, like, it's my go-to all the time. Plus, the bottle looks metal as fuck. So, yeah, that's my go-to. And if not, then I'll go to a Jack and Coke, but I'll complain the whole time.
Kent, you okay? You hear it? Kent, we lost your volume,
All
bro.
right. There you go, Russ. And CJ. Who?
There you go.
How's that? All right. Full shot. Do it again.
I did take it for Troy, dumped it up. I did cut myself off because I started not feeling good from the moment, but I did take the shot.
Hold on. Troy, I'll just take one for the team.
Aren't you a peach?
Oh, God.
Team player, baby.
You're the employee of the month for sure. All right, last question, and then we'll go into the hangouts afterwards. Who would you guys like to see on the hot seat?
See, on the hot seat. So you've already done Not in the Cooking Show. You're already in T-Roy. Already in Alton.
Can we not say I've done them, please?
Yeah, well, okay.
He's thinking out loud. Sorry.
This is how this goes. Kenneth Cunningham from...
He's been on 3 times.
Oh, shit.
He was on by himself. He was on when Troy and Justin were on, and he was just on a couple weeks ago with the North Texas Barbecue Addicts.
It's true. I want to see Kent. Has Kent been interviewed yet?
He was on with Hobo, and Hobo's the one that made him start his channel.
No. Re-interview Kent because he's been doing YouTube for what, almost a year now?
I don't know.
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
Re-interview Kent since he's been doing it for a while and he realizes what it's really like.
All right.
I'd be in for that.
I'd be in for that for sure. And then the next week you can interview me, Kent, on your channel.
Oh. I gotta get a hold of Deep Sea Barbecue now.
Oh shit. All right, guys. Before this goes much more sideways.
If each of you interview each other, I will moderate both of those.
Oh yeah. So Josh just dropped $5 in the super chat. Thank you so much, Josh. Yes, Hobo, you can sidekick it for sure. Let's see here. The super shot price, Josh, is $15.99. So we just appreciate your super chat that you dropped for $5, you cheap bastard. All right. Anyway, Ken, you got anything to say on the way out?
Guys, sorry I was late. Baseball obligations with little man. Great talking with you guys. It is awesome.
Same.
Perfect. All right. Ryan, Aiden Chaos, whatever you want to call yourself. Sweet tits, whatever. What do you got to say on the way out?
What's it? The best whiskey is your favorite.
Best barbecue's the way you like it.
Don't forget to share both. Cheers.
All right. I'll do one last one.
Nicely done.
That was sweet how you guys did that together. You got a secret handshake too? All right.
Yeah, but it involves a penis.
Nice. All right, guys.
Left hand on the penis, right hand on the buttocks.
Oh my God. Yeah. Dirty birdies. That's all I have to say about that. All right. I'm copying the Hangout link to put in the chat. Guys, don't log on until we log off.
That's for you, Bethany.
Bethany. I don't think Bethany's watching.
I haven't seen her.
Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. You guys were awesome. Tell Evan thanks again too. You're welcome back anytime, man. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll definitely add you to the thing we talked about earlier. Josh from Josh and Babe is coming over to my house on Saturday. So y'all can expect some lives that will definitely go on private afterwards. So if you see either my alert or his alert, jump on, because more than likely they're going to go private afterwards. So if you miss school, you miss out. So Mr. CJ is in Vegas, and I'm on daddy duty with my boys. So Josh, come over. We're gonna do some drinking, do some cooking. It'll be a good time for sure. All right, and then Sunday we have a special hot seat with one of our brothers from the UK. We're doing it's Kris the Butcher, so cooking with Kris the Butcher. Kris the Butcher and Friends. He changed up his title, so it was Kris the Butcher. So Kris will be on. It's starting at 10 a.m. my time, 1 p.m. Eastern, and then like 6 o'clock p.m. Britain time. So y'all make sure you tune in for that. We will be doing super shots even at Sunday at 10 a.m. Go team. Should be a good time. Kris doesn't have much of a filter, so just get ready for it. It's gonna be a great time. Let's see. And then next Thursday is Sandy from Just Piddlin' Barbecue. So we got a long week ahead of us. So that's it, guys. Again, thank you all for being here. See you on Sunday, or actually see you Saturday as we make fools of ourselves in my pool, I'm sure. Jump on the Hangout as soon as we jump off. Thank you all for being here again. Ryan, Chaos, Kent, you're awesome. See you on Sunday.